We're a family of 7, and my mother was the only person who was earning a salary. And so my elder brother had to go to school. He has finished his matric, and he had to go and study at Ohlange College. And so I had to go and work. Then that when I took a train from Orlando East to Jeppes station, I could see the contrast, how white people are living, how black people are living. I could see the brutality of the police. I could see that majority of the workers, black workers, were laborers. And there were also some of them office workers, but the economy was run by white people. And white people are very brutal against workers. In 1974, I decided to leave the country because it was impossible for me to operate. I went to Botswana, and I was en route to Zambia, and the ANC said, no, we don't want you to come to Zambia. We want you to live in Botswana and establish an office of the ANC in Botswana. We don't want our people to leave the country. We prefer to fight the struggle inside the country. And so stay in Botswana, declare yourself as a refugee, get refugee papers, and then here's a comrade that you have to live with in Botswana, and you are naturalized, now become a refugee. A refugee meaning that you are registered with the United Nations. Then they say we'll send a senior commander to come and work with you. And then they brought in a comrade called Isaac Makopo, and then I started working with comrade Isaac Makopo. We set up an underground ANC office in Botswana from 1974. Then because we cannot handle MK issues if we are not trained as MK person, but politically I was trained. I was then sent to Angola. I stayed there for 2-3 months for military training. Then I went to the GDR to be trained in GDR, in small arms, in intelligence, counterintelligence, and also in manufacturing of bombs in the country. And then after my training in the GDR, I went back to Botswana now. Now I was a full commander, but myself and Keith were reporting directly to Joe Modise. And so they bombed that camp. I think 14 or 15 of our people died there. And I had to go in there, and Zipra soldiers died there, fighters died there in that camp. I had to go in there, and I had to identify our comrades who were killed there. And then I had to pick them up. Some of them, they were in pieces, you know, the way they bombed that camp. I had to pick up their limbs and make sure that it was a mass grave that we were buried in. They were buried in a mass grave. It was so sad. That is why currently, even now, it haunts me. I can't go to a funeral. If I go to a funeral, I don't want to see a person who passed on. I'd rather see the box, that's it, and remember the person the way he was. As a country, we've done well compared to any other country in the continent. We are the ones who are driving the program of renewal within the ANC. We want to help the ANC itself to cleanse itself. We want to make sure that the branches of the ANC that are being established are branches that are established by credible leaders, leaders with impeccable credentials, leaders who don't have any skeletons in the cupboard, leaders who understand the policies of the ANC, leaders who are going to serve the organization.